Hey guys, Marco Gamer Dude here, and in today's video, I will be talking about the recent annual 2022 Sonic IDW comic, where it has many short stories of some unexpected pairs. And before I start, yes, I plan to dub this story. The plans are, I dub issue 51 first, then the annual, then 52, and so on. Alright, let's get to it. I'll talk about each of the stories and then review them all together at the end. The first story is about Blaze and Marine taking out some robot pirates when Blaze learns that there's no more to fight. So Marine tells her to relax, but Blaze can't as she is the princess and a guardian, so she can't really relax. Marine tries to convince her, but if she will listen to her, then who would she listen to? So Blaze turns to the one person who would help in her situation. Knuckles! This was a pairing I didn't see coming, but it made sense that they are both guardians. Also, Blaze can walk on lava. As Blaze tells her situation, Knuckles tells her to just do what Marine suggested. Take a vacation. He tells her that the situation she's in, it's a gift. Whenever he leads for the greater good, it's always a gamble. Don't squander it. Blaze agrees, and with that, she heads home, and appoints the guards to watch over the island and the scepter and the emeralds while she is away. Also, Sonic Rush Adventure references, yes! Love that game. Marine stays behind to help watch over things, and Blaze heads into Sonic's world and spends time with Cream, Amy, Vanilla, and Sonic. The next story is all about Omega getting fixed up and doing a little sparring session with General. This pairing is 100% so entertaining. As with Omega's dialogue, it is always a joy to read. While they fight, they talk about who they are and how they compare to one another. Omega is all about taking down Dr. Eggman and puts down General for being with Cream and her family and wants him to join him in taking down Dr. Eggman. General fights back with his own remarks, saying that, just like him, his function has changed. His place is with Cream's family. No going back. And with one final clash, they go back to Tails' workshop being utterly messed up. Man, they are rats. But at the end, they earn each other's respect. Our next story is all about Cream visiting Hero Camp. Oh, hi, Steven! Of course, it looks a tad suspicious. Mainly because of two certain people. They look familiar. Nah, it's probably nothing. After a few activities where it seems they are taking notes for a specific thing, it is eventually discovered that it was Cubot and Orbot. Surprise, surprise, and the kids take them down and tie them up. The next story, and by far my favorite, is Future Growth, where Silver laments on, why is he here? SPO takes notice of this and talks to him. Silver tells him that every time it comes to the past, it's to fit something here. It's his job. That way the future in his timeline is perfect, good, happy, sunshine all around. But now there's nothing. Everything's fine. But he's not. He's worried. Did he do something wrong? What if something happens tomorrow? His anxiety is through the roof. SPO tells him to relax and says to him to not let fear consume him, because if he does, then he would have lost the battle without even the enemies lifting a finger. Just have faith in yourself and in your friends. It doesn't matter why he's here. You're where you need to be. Silver thanks him with a surprise hug, and then they go back to stop Charmy with his mishaps. Our second to last story is about Jet the Hawk. This one has him taking out his belated birthday gift from his dad while waiting for a calzone to heat up, which gets stolen by the Wisp, who belongs to none other than Whisper. Glad we're seeing her before issue 53. Jet follows the Wisp and wants Whisper to make it up to him, and gets grabbed by that giant bandit that Whisper was trying to get. Whisper hops on Jet's extreme gear, all while Jet is mouthing off non-stop, making Whisper yell at him to be quiet, and blast the robo down. Jet actually wants Whisper to join the roads after seeing that, but Whisper declines, saying that she's busy. Oh yeah, Whisper, yeah, you'll be busy soon. Our last story has Rough and Tumble arguing as siblings do, and they decide to go their separate ways. Later that night, we see the two breaking into a museum with Rouge and Tangle? Oh, it's not Rough and Tumble and Rouge and Tangle, it's Rough and Tangle and Rouge and Tumble! Oh man, I really love that. After a bit of funny dialogue, the girls have the bros duke it out, while they talk about how this whole team-up came to pass. And the girls decide to team up to take the bros down. While that is happening, the bros realize that they came up with the same plan, and they make up, in the most sweet way. And with a rhyme, Rough and Tumble are back. But the girls remark with their own rhyme and take them down. With the duo tied up, Tangle is happy that the emerald's safe and... Aw, Rouge, why gotta do the girl like that? Undercover buddies! And with that, the annual is over. So, what did I think of the annuals? I really enjoyed all of them. It's good to take a break and see what the others are up to instead of focusing on Sonic all the time. And we get to see more character interactions. Blaze's story is something I wanted to see for a while, as I wanted her to be back in the forefront. It was great to see Marine back, and more scenery from Blaze's world as well. Her interactions were great with Knuckles, as it showed the respect between the two. Also, known fact, and also probably unknown fact to you all, the previous voices of Blaze and Knuckles are married. The more you know. Omega and General are super unique because both of the robots do share things in common. Both of them were made by Dr. Eggman, but they both ended up doing different things. And Omega seemed not to like how General wastes his time being a babysitter. But General with his own remarks tells him how it is, and after a beat-up, earn each other's respect. Cream's story was okay. It didn't really have a big impact, but it had Cream fight back on her own, and it shows how mature she's become lately. You can tell by some of her dialogue. Also, love the Steven Universe character still being around. By far, my favorite one is the one with SBO and Silver. We haven't seen these guys interact as much as they did back in Sonic Rivals 2. Still can't believe we didn't get a third title. I just love the dialogue and art here. It's beyond amazing. Also, I can hear the shippers already. Yeah. And note, Charmy is indeed 100% better than SBO's kid. Jet's story is like so random, and I love how he literally makes Whisper yell at him to zip it. Never anger the quiet ones. Also, Jet talks a lot, like a bratty child in a way. Kinda reminds me of how Sonic talks a lot. No wonder they're rivals. My second favorite of the stories was Rough and Tangled and Rouge and Tumble. Man, I feel like they had this story already set up with those names being so similar to each other. I just love these guys. They are just so goofy. It's like Wario and Waluigi in Sonic form. Gotta love the dialogue here. And Rouge and Tangle teaming up with their own rhyme was good too. And Tangle continues to be the best as always. Those faces, I swear. What was your favorite story and your least favorite story? Let me know in the comments, and this guy is gonna go pay the piper, cause this review was brought by Hyper. Yeah, I know, bad rhyme. See ya!